WVFP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to say his was like only the second real play I'd done in New York. The first one was at the Soho Playhouse.
All right. I was going to ask
Yeah.
you if you ever do plays or not.
I actually mostly did them. I do everything,
All right.
TV,
Okay.
film, this.
Not a lot of people do that. Am I wrong? Do you find it different?
I don't know. Like, I was never precious about where I would act because I just like to do it. I just love the
Are you
attention.
represented?
I have an agent, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that makes it even stranger. Does your agent is he helping you find theater stuff too? It's
Not really. And but I think what I'll say is no matter like how the work has arrived, to me the most interesting work I've gotten to do has basically been work where in some way I was involved with in its embryonic stage,
always the
like
best.
co-writing it or co-producing it and then being in it. And it's just like there's this degree of autonomy that then gives you greater freedom as an actor because you don't feel like you're pleasing some sensibility that's not your own or
That's definitely happening more in the theater world.
yeah, complete. In fact, shouts out. I just saw a very good play called Fire Wars
Cool.
at 432 Hudson. Those who know Beckett Rossett will know that's where Dime Square was. And this play's called Fire Wars by Cassidy Grady. She wrote and directed it. It
432
was
Hudson.
432 Hudson, which, hey,
It's almost a canal.
it won't be a venue for very much longer for I don't know how many details are worth sharing, but there's some issues with like the landlord.
That's the scene, man.
Yeah,
It's always
exactly.
happening.
So anyway, save 432 Hudson. If you have $77.5 million lying around, we could use it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely.
Just drop a line.
Yeah. What was the name of the show that you were just mentioning?
Fire Wars, very good.
Man, I love theater. I love going downtown to the shows. The problem is always you really have to keep up, or you're just randoing shows. Like,
You have to keep up. I started thinking to myself, like, why are they good? Why are they particularly better than what you see on Broadway? Which is not to denigrate Broadway. It has its place. I've been entertained more times than I can count. But I thought about why are these shows good?
They
And
are better.
And the reason I think they're good is because the people who are writing them, they're so close to their audience. I mean, physically and like just like swimming in the same water, right? And there's this back to the age-old maxim of like, if it's a comedy, it ought to be funny. If it's a drama, it ought to be holding my curiosity from beginning to end. And it's very easy to tell in venues like this, with shows like this, what's good and what's not. It's just obvious.
I see what you're saying.
There's none of like, the footlights and the proscenium and the curtains and I dressed up and I paid a lot of money for this and da-da-da-da-da. And so all of that stuff which makes you go, I'm going to start justifying bad shows so I don't feel like I wasted my time.
Yeah.
You don't have any of that.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's easier to be like, I spent $8 and this sucks. I'm out of here.
Yeah, or even, and these shows, by the way, are so good that you're like, I would pay double to see them.
I've seen small little shows in New York City that I still think about to this day. I don't know if that's true of larger shows, although I did see Marissa Tomei in that.
I love her
Tennessee
too.
Williams.
I had
Wasn't that
such a
Tennessee
crush
Williams?
on Marissa Tomei, yeah.
What was the Tennessee Williams show she did not too long ago?
Shoot, I don't know. The Rose Tattoo, Summer and Smoke. Was it really? I'm just guessing.
That was the last one I saw.
Wow.
And she was great in it, and I read the reviews were what the reviews were, and all my friends were like, whatever. But I thought it was amazing. I love Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
And I found out she workshopped that show from Williamstown all the way.
Yeah,
to New York
Williamstown.
City. She's doing like 300 nights of this goddamn show.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing.
I will say that's one thing that it's just the realities of doing downtown theater, underground, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the best way to describe it, but you know what I'm talking about. The only thing that I think is a limitation is the runs are not very long.
Yes.
So
That's one of the things I meant about knowing.
yeah.
A lot of times I'll find something. You know what I do is I'll just.
Which is not on its face a problem. It's only because you wish as many people as possible could see it,
Yes.
and you wish that it could sustain this life.
Yeah.
But